back to Vape Reviews with Az. So we've got another video today, and in this one we're going to be taking a look at the Rose Gold Kayfun Lite Plus V2 by Ehpro or Ehpro. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. As you can see, it's sat on top of the copper 49 mod. Review of this coming up shortly also. But then we're also going to be taking a look at some varying Kayfun accessories that Angelfiremods sell. So yeah, it came from angelfiremods.co.uk. So once again, a big thanks to Steve and Katie for yet another review item. So without further ado, we'll take a vape and get down close. Okay, so this is the up close with the Ehpro Kayfun Lite Plus V2 in rose gold. So the box itself, on the back, warning, it has a warning sign and a barcode with product description. So Kayfun Lite Plus V2 rose gold, and nothing else on the sides, and the Ehpro on the front. So if you want to get hold of one of these, Angelfiremods, £29.99, and they do have them in stock. So when you open it, the only difference is it's the stainless tank is usually on it. It's just that I've been trying it out with the window. So what you get then is you get the Kayfun V2 in rose gold itself, which is wrapped in the plastic bag. And the finish is really nice. Drip tips also in rose gold with double red O-rings. We'll put that back in the box and we'll look at what else you get. So you get the clear middle window, as well as the stainless middle window. As you can see, all the internals are still stainless. It's the exterior that's been plated in the rose gold. Now, I'm not sure of the thickness of the plating, or microns, or however they say it, but it seems it is a really nice finish. I'm really impressed with the finish. So yeah, so you get plastic middle, metal middle, as well as a full transparent PMMA tank. I always mess up saying that, but yeah, PMMA. So that's a nice thing to include, as well as a bag of spare O-rings, a couple of spare positive and negative screws, drip tip O-rings, and your top cap chimney O-ring. So at least you get plenty of spares. You also get some camphor. I'm really not sure on the gauge of that, but use your own. And you also get the double-ended keyring screwdriver. So that's all the accessories. So what we'll do is, and you also get some hollow echo wool, which is nice. So we'll put them back in there, and we'll look at the Kayfun itself. So as I say, the drip tip is also rose gold plated with the double red O-rings, and I will say I do really like the new Kayfun drip tip as opposed to the old one. I mean, the old one at the side looks kind of boring. It's a wider bore than the old one, and it just looks a lot less boring. It's obviously the old one with a single O-ring was quite wobbly. So that's the drip tip. Then obviously on the V2 you've got the new top cap design. Now I believe you get around 0.5 mil extra air capacity with this design. So as you can see there, look, no plating on the inside, plating on the outside. It's done to a really high standard, it really is. The threads are really smooth, no sharp edges, and that's throughout the whole atomizer. And the tank sections, minus my fingerprints, the finish is really good. And as you see again there, look, everything's still stainless on the inside. So it's it does say 4.5 mil of juice, but you do get 5 mil in there. It's still a 22mm, as most people who have owned a Kayfun are used to. So that's that section. Once again, threads are good. Your standard affair again, stainless steel 2-piece chimney section. And there's your build deck. Positive, negative, nice thick insulator on there. Obviously your 2 juice wells, machined well. That's from your fill port and your other juice well. Your air hole is it? I think it's 2 mil. This is, yeah, must be 2 mil because that's 2.5 mil bit. So I believe the air hole is 2 mil. Same affair again. No plating at all on the inside, plating on the outside. So on the bottom, it says, obviously it is a clone of the original, made in Germany, designed in Russia, 2014/04, Svomesto logo there. And this screws for adjusting your airflow, and this one's your fill port. As always on a V2, it's a non-adjustable 510, but that's what fastens your positive block in place, and the 510 threads themselves are really smooth. So that's the breakdown of it. As I say, it's finished to a really high standard from Ehpro, and we're just going to show you the other accessories that Angelfiremods sell. So they do the full quartz tanks, made by Rainbow Heaven. For the full one, you're looking at $11.99. I know these are the stainless ones, but I just wanted to show them you on so that you know what they look like. So that's the finished look. And I actually quite like the gold stainless gold on there. But then they also do Rainbow Heaven top cap, which also looks very good. Top cap $6.99. Comes with red O-rings and it's machined really well. Bang on machining. No imperfections at all. And I believe you'll get a little more capacity with this on than your original top cap. So that's the full size quartz tank. Now they also do the nano quartz tank, which is also bear with me, it's $11.99 for the full one. And I think it was somewhere around, it's not actually on the website. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, $11.99 for the nano as well. So it comes with the smaller chimney. And obviously with these quartz tanks, it's basically 2 O-rings, 2 collars with an O-ring and a glass tank. Now, they do look good, but you do have the risk of it just pulling apart. But I think once you start to get a vacuum inside, it kind of holds it all together. So with the nano one on now, what I have noticed with the V2 top cap is you won't screw it on with anything that's nano. I think basically the chimney, the bottom portion of the chimney is slightly longer than what the original was. But if you use something like the custom top cap, that'll screw on. So it looks quite good. And then they also have the regular nano tank kit. And that is $4.99. So obviously with that one you just use your standard middle window. And then they also do the M tanks in full size and nano, and it's the same again with the nano. You can't get the actual V2 top cap to screw on, but you can screw the custom top cap on there. So that's pretty much it on the accessory side. Apart from the frosted, the tanks are $4.99 for the full size one, and then $4.99 for the nano one that comes with the chimney. So that's sort of your look with the full size. Right, so the video at this rate is going to be really long. So that's all the accessories that Angelfiremods sell for your Kayfuns. just thought I'd show them you. Camera's slipped a little bit. Sorry about that. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a build on the Kayfun, and we're going to be using 27 gauge because I'm out of 28 gauge and a 2.5mm drill bit. Where have I put that? There we go. So just going to cut a little length of 27 gauge, which has gone flying off, but oh well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for, we're going to start at the underneath on the left hand side, which is going to be your right, and we're just going to go for 6 wraps, as close together as possible too. There we go, 6 wraps, and I'm going to mount it straight. So what you want to do, undo your screws. It should be somewhere about, come out somewhere around 1 ohm. And all I do is I sit it directly on the middle of the chimney. I'll zoom in a little. So I just put it directly on top, of the air hole. And I pull one side round and hold it, fasten it down. And then turn it round. Make sure we're in the right place. And pull the other side and fasten it down. And I just pull it into place and lift it up. So it'll look something like that. So just double check that they're tight. And just wiggle off. It says. I'll cut this one, it's easier. Now, pretty much bang on at home. It will alter when I fire it in a minute. I'm just gonna. Obviously, you want to leave a little gap. Make sure you're not touching the top of your chimney, air hole, sorry, on either side, else you'll get a shot. No, that looks pretty good. So zoom back out. I'm going to put it on top of a mod. Give it a little fire. So we're going to put it on the copper 49. So all you want to do is give it a little pulse and then give it a squeeze. Obviously make sure you let go of the button when you're squeezing. Just adjust that up because it's touching. So that's what you want. That'll do me. Let's give it one final tidy up. And we'll put it back on the home reader. And we'll put some cotton on there. So pretty much an ohm, 0.99 of an ohm. So what we're going to do is we're going to use some organic cotton. All you want to do is just pull off a little strip like so. And just work it between your fingers, but don't squeeze it too much. So you want it to soak the juice up, you don't want it to be too compact. And all you want to do then is thread it through your coil. And you just want to have a little bit of resistance, but not too much. Then I have roughly a centimetre either side of cotton. So there's one side. And the other side. So that's roughly the amount of cotton that I use. Now for this bit, what you want to do is you want to take whatever liquid you're using and just slightly wet up your wick. And then once it's wet, the edge of the cotton you want to stick down to the deck. Make sure you've got no pieces of cotton in the threads, like so. Just don't want to block the juice channel, and then do the same both sides. And that is pretty much what it will look like. So you want to take your chimney, just if it has pulled round, just tease it all back into place. Now what I do is I take a tiny little bit more juice. And just make sure that they're nicely primed for when it all goes back together. So, top of your chimney on. Rest of your tank. Top cap. Obviously in the top cap you can see that the O-ring is now recessed in the recess in there. Just there, look. Top cap. And then you want to undo your fill port. And fill it up nice and steady. Put your screw back in there. So what I'm going to do is, because the video is already quite long, rather than go back up top to final thoughts, I'm going to tell you what I think about it down here. So the finish on this is really nice. Really nice. It's very well made. Vapes really well with the new style of airflow. So the new airflow is really good, and love the new drip tip. So yeah, it's $29.99. You say you get the full spare set, you get the PMA window. Really nice little package, $29.99. I haven't really got anything bad to say about it other than obviously if you want to use some of the nano accessories, you may need to source a slightly shorter bottom chimney section or just use a different top cap. So as you can see, that's the look of it on top of a copper mod. Looks really good. As you can see there, hopefully. Plenty of vapor production. Right then, so that's it for me on this video. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.